video shows a Syrian asylum seeker and murderer taken down by Fargo police in North Dakota. 37-year-old Mohammed Barakat was on his way to carry out a mass casualty attack when he tragically killed Fargo police officer and war veteran Jake Wallen and wounded 3 others before he was killed.
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got a man with an AK-47 and shooting at us. We're out. Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody.
Man, God bless what these officers do. Luckily, police were on the scene responding to a traffic crash when he started shooting. If they weren't there, many more could have died. Barakat was armed with a rifle, you heard it, AK-47, handgun, and 1,800 rounds of ammunition, a grenade, and enough explosives to kill a whole crowd were found in his car. Barakat came to the U.S. from Syria in 2021 as an asylum seeker and became a U.S. citizen in 2019. Over the last 5 years, his internet searches have included phrases like mass shooting events, kill fast, explosive ammo, incendiary rounds, and area events where there are crowds. Just last year, police interviewed Barakat after a fire was started in his kitchen and firefighters noticed a dozen guns, thousands of rounds of ammunition, and propane tanks. Now, he was free to go because police said everything was obtained legally, but there were signs. But that was the second time police had interviewed him. Back in 2021, the FBI received an anonymous tip that he was in a concerning mental state, was using threatening language, and had a lot of guns. The FBI said no further action was taken because there was no evidence of an immediate threat. Bill Stanton is a former New York City police officer. Bill, thanks for being here. I mean, we lose a war veteran at the hands of a Syrian asylum seeker in an AK-47. I mean, there's nothing more tragic than that part of this story. But also the warning sign. I mean, if guns are obtained legally, I get it, but this seems to be the kind of thing, hopefully, that someone could have seen.
Yes, it's tough. As long as you obtain these things legally, if someone is committed to taking life or committing a criminal act, unfortunately, law enforcement has to be reactive. It's very hard to go proactive until someone breaks the law. As far as I'm concerned, Officer Wallen, Officer Robinson, and all the officers there should receive that department's highest honor.
What does it take in that moment? And it's one thing when you're in a war zone and you're trained to prepare to react that's what we did in the infantry, is react to contact. But how do you put yourself in the mode to go after someone who's got an AK-47 in the street when a moment earlier you're dealing with a traffic stop?
Pete, I still have goosebumps. Officer Robinson could have stayed behind cover, stayed safe, or as safe as he could. He decided to cross open shot, open field, putting himself between himself and the officers that were down, putting his life on the line, not only trying to protect his brother officers, but everyone in that area. He is a true hero, in my opinion.
He sure is. When you look at the totality of this story, any other takeaways you have as someone who's been in this field, either FBI beforehand, reaction to it, how many lives might have been saved?
Oh, my God, countless. He did a tactical reload. He did everything right. And for those that are saying there may have been excessive force, they have no idea. We don't live in the world of movies. For what Officer Robinson did, not knowing if he had body armor on, and it turned out he had explosives, hundreds and thousands of rounds. This story could have been far worse if not for the officers who had sworn to protect and serve. They did a phenomenal job. And all those folks, all those politicians talking about defunding the police, they should watch this video and be ashamed of themselves.
It's absolutely staggering. It's pure heroism. If you've ever been on the business end of what it sounds like to be shot at with an AK-47, to charge toward it with what appeared to be a handgun, even if you had a rifle, eventually, you are putting your life on the line to save others, save innocents. That's the definition of bravery. It's why these men and women should be as revered as anyone in our society. And shame on those who tear down their profession. Bill Stanton, you represent them well. Thank you.